Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
The Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, crossover midfield, join right downwind runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, crossover midfield, join the right downwind for 13.
Greetings everyone and welcome back to Dane Simair flights. Last time we left off it was the end of the 5th tour of the British Columbia area, and we ended up in the airport known as Sechelt, which is right on the west coast of the mainland of British Columbia. So today we're starting tour number 6, and we're going to be going from Sechelt, and I'll show you, once we get up in the air, I'll show you on the map what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going up, leaving Sechelt and going all the way up to ski country, and we'll talk about that shortly. But right now we are using a different aircraft today. We're using this aircraft called the Pipistrel, P-I-P-I-S-T-R-E-L, and it is actually an ultralight aircraft, but it's more than your typical ultralight. This thing is I wouldn't call it a stall airplane, but it's perfectly fine for doing bush work and stuff like that. And believe it or not, this thing can get up to a speed of 160 knots, which is absolutely phenomenal. 163 is the maximum speed that you're allowed. So today I'm flying with my trusty Bozo the Bulldog, and this is the Pipistrel. It's called a Virus SW121. It's a first. This is the second time I've actually flown it, so we're gonna see how it goes. I was happy with it the first time, so I thought I'd use it for this trip. Anyway, enough said about all of that. One thing that's unique about this aircraft is the flaps. So you can see right now we're at 0 flaps. The handle is at 0 flaps. And there's flaps first notch and second notch. So we go back down to 0 flaps. But once you're in cruise, you put the flap down to what they call a -5 degree, and you go down, and that gives you extra speed by doing that. But for takeoff, all we need is 0 flaps, or you could use flaps 1 if you were in a very short runway. The other thing that's unique about this aircraft is it also has speed brakes. This lever right here is a speed brake lever. When it's down like that, the brakes are activated, and what happens is those little flaps at the top of the wing there go up, and that causes a speed brake. And I'll tell you, they really do work, but you want to make sure they're not on when you're taking off. You can have them on for landing. Anyway, enough said. Let's get this thing in the air. It doesn't use mixture control. It's a Rotax 912 engine. And I can rotate at about 50 knots. There, we're up in the air. It does have propeller RPM control, but no mixture to worry about. Alright, so hang in at about 1,000 feet or so. We don't have to go too high. We're going to go out here to the coast, and we're going to follow the, just looking at my map, we're going to turn along the coastline here. We can reduce power a little bit. It also has an autopilot, by the way, right here. It's a fully equipped ultralight. It's considered an ultralight, but I'll tell you, it's a pretty nifty aircraft. You can see already we are up to 130 knots. And the you know, they're showing up to 120 is your green range, and your yellow range is from 120 to 160, and 163, as it says here, is the never exceed speed. Okay, let's look at the countryside and see what we're doing. So we are right along the coastline here. Some birds just flew by me. I think we should gain some good height, because that way we can see a little bit more of the countryside rather than being so low to the ground. That's Vancouver Island over there, where we did a lot of our flying already. We're going to be turning north up a channel. But you know what? I probably should show you on Little Nav Map right now what we're doing. So let's get Little Nav Map up and into view. So we took off from Sechelt, heading along the coast. We're going to go up this channel, and we're going to follow this all the way up. We're going to go over Anvil Island. Well, there's a bunch of islands. There's the Gambier Island, and then we're going to go over Anvil Island, and then we're going to keep going up the waterway up to the what they call the Sea to Sky highway 99, because it goes from the sea, I should say, right up to the sky, as they call it, up to the top of the mountains. And this just keep going up. We're going to follow Highway 99 all the way up until we get to Blackcomb Mountain. This is the ski area here. This is a huge ski area. Very well used throughout the winter and even in the summer for summer sports. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So let's get back into the airplane. So we're at 2,300 feet. I will probably pop up to 2,500 and kind of hold it there. Okay, let's level off here. We are now approaching Gambier Island, which is this larger island. I'll just turn the aircraft nose in the direction of the island. This is Gambier Island here, right in front of us. I'm just going to push the aircraft up to 163 knots just to show you. And in order to do that, I'll just put the flaps into the -5 degree. There it is. And you can see the nose went straight down. And look at the airspeed building up the minute you put it into the -5 degree. We're up to 160 knots already. Well, maybe 158. Yeah, it boots along pretty good. So we're over Gambier Island right now, all along here. And we'll soon be approaching Anvil Island. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is Anvil Island right here. There's a tiny airstrip on the shoreline of Anvil Island. If you had a stall aircraft, which this is not, you could land at that little airstrip there. I'll see if I can show that to you as we go by. Although it's kind of hard to see it, but we'll try and see what happens. Kind of a hazy sky out there ahead of us today. So I've gotten down low, so we can maybe try and have a quick view of this little airstrip as we go by it. And how you would normally approach it is from way over here, either from this direction, going that way, or coming in from the north and around here and landing along here. I'll just show you if I can. Okay. Can I or can't I? Yeah, okay, there's a little airstrip right there. A little sandbar right there. So with a stall aircraft, you could get in there, and you see a lot of porpoises jumping out of the water right there. All right, let's continue up. Let's continue up the waterway. So the next airport we're going to become, or airstrip we're going to be coming to, is in the town of Squamish. Squamish is a very well-populated area, and the folks at Got Gravel odd add-ons did a fabulous job for an airport in Squamish. And it's called the, just looking at the map here, it's called the Got Gravel Academy Airport. That's what they call it. But it's actually it's on the site of the Squamish Airport, which Got Gravel has completely redone. They've done a fabulous job of it. Maybe what we could do is just do a touch and go on runway 34. I'll just show you on a little nav map. So, where are we? There we are there. We're entering the town of Squamish. And Got Gravel created this airport here, airstrip, and we're just going to do a touch and go on runway 34 and continue our journey north. I would say we need to slow down. Now look at the speed that we're at right now. I'd say we're at the do not exceed 163 knots. Now look what happens when I put the air brakes on. Look how quick this is going to drop. Look at the speed coming down. Unbelievable. So I just took the air brakes off. And we're going to go with 1 notch of flaps for landing. So we're right over the town of, we're coming over the town of Squamish right now. There's a town right out here, and the airstrip is just down. It's just, let's see, the bend in the river goes right and then to the left, and the airstrip should be just right somewhere around here. So we'll have to look for that. I'll just dial in the heading on the heading bug just to keep us in the direction we want to go. What did I say? Runway 34. So heading 340. So that's our heading bug set there to 340. So that's the direction of the runway. And the elevation of the airport is 170 feet. And we're at 1,000 feet right now. And we're right over the town of Squamish. And up here to the right is another popular area called Garibaldi Highlands. Over here. Good population of people over there. So we got to keep an eye on the river. As the river turns to the left, as it swings to the left, and then it'll start swinging back a little bit to the right, but the airport is just past where it swings to the left. It's supposed to be anyway, so we'll have to have a good look and see if we can find it. I haven't been into this airport for like a long time now. 500. So we're at 500 feet. Let's reduce our speed. I'm gonna put in 2 notches of flaps. Bring our speed down to about 60 knots. Now, there's where the river takes a turn to the left. And just looking for the airport out here. Looking for that runway. That might be it. Oh, just a sec, that might be it over there, actually. That kind of looks like an airstrip. Yeah, it kind of looks airstrippy-ish. Let's see. Let's see if it is. It either is or it isn't. Or it could be over here where that building is. Let's see, this may not be anything. I don't want to get too low. No, I'd say that's definitely not the airstrip. I think it's where that building is, over here on the right. In fact, it is, and now we're high. Let's do a circle around the building. Show you what God Gravel did. Did a real nice job in this airstrip here. A nice hangar back there. This is for doing stall competitions. These 2 brass runways are for stall competitions. And you got the river running right beside it. Alright, let's get onto a left base. And turn onto a final. Right here. Alright. Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. Alright, off we go. Alright, let's head north up to ski country. Well, we're making good headway. So we're coming up to the Sea to Sky Retreat Center. And it's on Daisy Lake. This is Daisy Lake that we're over. Daisy Lake. It's a lot of, as you guys, if you've been on my previous flights, you know I've said it so many times, in British Columbia, we are filled with water, lakes, ponds, rivers, mountains, snow, beautiful mountain biking areas, amazing hiking, all sorts of fishing, especially salmon fishing. So there's an actual beautiful waterfall that we're coming up to that's not depicted by Microsoft. Oh, gotta watch these power lines going across us here. There they are. We're just above the top of them. See them there? That's pretty close. It's called Brandywine Falls. It's a provincial park. And it is just over here on the left, but it's not depicted at all by Microsoft. There's nothing that resembles a waterfall whatsoever. Are getting ourselves ready for a landing into Whistler Regional Airport. Reduce our speed. This is the town of Whistler. Ooh, watch out for those power lines. Getting too low right there. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a close call. That was a very close call. Wow, looks like we have a Microsoft problem right there. There was a spike in the mountain. Should be coming up to that airstrip any moment now. There's the ski hills there, the ski runs, or where the trolley or the chairlift takes you up. Couldn't think of the right word. Just gotta watch out for these low power lines. A lot of power lines around here. Pretty dangerous actually when you think about it. Okay, where is that airport? There it is right down there. It's on my right. And there's a power line right at the approach. Now that's kind of craziness. Wow. Put the air brakes on just to slow us right down. Okay. Look at those power lines running right along this runway. Unbelievable. I'm just going to turn around here. But there should be a taxiway. Should be a taxiway right at the end. Yeah, there is, right at the end of this runway. And we'll just taxi in past the parking area and then take off the same way we came in. So, welcome to Whistler. If any of you want to go skiing, this is a place to go. This is the place to go. Alright, we're just making our way down to get back to the runway start. Gotta be careful of those power lines when we take off. Alright, let's just position ourselves way at the back of the start of the runway here. And I'm just gonna grab the drone. Let's put my parking brakes on for a minute. Let's just make sure we're set up for takeoff when we're ready. Do one notch there. Make sure the air brakes are off, which they are. But I'm just gonna grab the drone. First I'll just show you a little nav map. So we're parked right there. This is the Delta Hotel Whistler right here. This is all of the Whistler Village. And you can see all the ski areas are all up here. And I'll just real quickly in the drone show you where we are and what we're doing. Let's bring this back over. Alright, there we are. And we'll just zoom out here real fast. So this is all the Whistler Village here. And here's your chair lifts that take you up the mountain. From here, going all the way up, going this way as well. And then it continues on up all the way up here. So in the wintertime, this is just a skier's paradise. Yep. So I just wanted to show that to you. And we're back in the airplane. And we are ready to go. Off we go. We only have about another 5 minutes, I think, to get to our destination airport. So we're at 50 knots. I think we can rotate, and we better keep going straight up because I don't want to go into those power lines. There they are, right beside us. That's pretty dangerous. Wow. And there's another little airstrip that we're not landing on. We're gonna be flying over it because it's part of our route. It's the Whistler Blackcomb helicopter base. And it's just up this river here a little bit further. So it should be coming up here pretty soon. There's that communication microwave tower we're passing on our left. And that helicopter base Should be, I'm not sure if it's, I don't know if, oh, there it is down there. That's it down there.
500.
I better watch out for the mountain. So I lied, it's not quite 5 minutes, it's maybe only 2 or 3 minutes away. So we're coming up to the area known as Pemberton. And we're going to be landing at the Pemberton airport. Going to be landing on runway 06. So we'll tune in our heading bug for 06. And we've kind of overshot our final approach, so we need to turn back. Yeah, the airport came up on me a lot sooner than I thought. Thought we were about 5 minutes away, but we weren't, so we gotta come back. We're kind of like on a left base now. And now we're turning on to final. And it should be just over here on the right side. Just at the base of the foothills of the mountains, right by the river. There it is on my left. Whoa. Oh. Okay, we're heading in here. And a little bit more down trim. Okay, Pemberton, here we are. See if I can make a better landing this time. Oh, that wasn't bad. 67. Better than 122. So, welcome to Pemberton. This is the end of our journey. Gonna turn off into the parking area. Take our air brakes off. And put our flaps back to neutral. Just park any old way. Park, let's see, we'll park over here. Yeah, park over here by the gas pumps. Park right here. There we are. Okay, we'll just shut this. I'll be finished here, and that'll be the end of our flight. And welcome back again, and I appreciate you flying with Simair Flyer. And we'll catch you the next time. Take care.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, crossover midfield, join right downwind runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, crossover midfield, join the right downwind for